Hey everybody, Tim here for another DC animated review. Now, this is technically not part of like DC's umbrella company, like the original animated company, whatever. And which I personally find very confusing because so there's DC, and then they had started putting out other animated movies. Because a lot of people, when they're like, I want to watch all the animated movies, they usually start with like Mask of the Phantasm. Like, that's not technically part of that company, of the DC original animated movies. And even in that company, then there's the DC animated universe, which is like 20 or so movies out of the 40. All of that being said, there's other spin-offs. There's like the Batman Scooby-Doo one that came out more recently, and then there's this one. I'm doing the Justice League of America Adventures Trapped in Time. Came out in like 2014. So it is a DC animated movie, but it is not part of the original company. Why? I don't get it. I don't know. And I mean, they're still doing other things. Like the Constantine one's not, the Deathstroke one's not, whatever. So for this one, at first I wasn't going to watch this because it wasn't part of the parent company. And I actually remember seeing this because, and I had to look it up to make sure, because I was like, wait, is this the right one? And I did. And when this came out in 2014, at least here in America, it was a Target exclusive. You could only buy this movie in Target. And I remember being at Target, walking by and being like, do I need that? And then I think I had looked it up at the time, and I was like, oh no, that's like for like little kids or something. And I was like, I don't need that. So I just kind of skipped over it for all of the last 6 years. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's just watch it. See if it's any good or not. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm drunk enough. If it's not good, I'll just turn it off. Go to bed. So I started watching it. It's actually not bad. It was a pretty solid movie. I mean, it's time travel, and so you get what you pay for, I guess. But it's really kind of interesting where, like, the Justice League going back and forth, or actually they just kind of stay where they're at. But it's all about Karate Kid and Dawnstar accidentally unthawing Lex Luthor and causing all sorts of mayhem and stuff like that. Some of the best ones, or the best moments, are where they discover who, like, Superman's secret identity. They find out he's Clark. And they go back to try to steal the baby, because, like, Martha and Jonathan just find him. And Solomon Grundy and Cheetah come up, like, pretending to be this couple to, like, oh, you found our baby, and walk off. And it's like, wow, like, it's really, really over the top. Like I said, it's not a bad movie. It's pretty decent. It's not quite up to, like, the caliber of the other DC movies, but in its own right, it is pretty decent. It is really well done. I loved the Flash's line where he's like, fish tacos! Don't tell Aquaman. Stuff like that. And then I was actually a little disappointed that at the end, where Karate Kid and Dawnstar go back to their present time, there's a giant statue of Lex. And it's very, like, Planet of the Apes type moment, the Tim Burton one. And you're like, oh my god, like, what's gonna happen? And then, of course, I don't think this ever got a sequel or gets mentioned ever. So, I mean, is it the best movie ever? No, not at all. But is it worth watching? Yes. Like, it is actually really kind of enjoyable, really kind of fun. Sit back and just kind of see what's going on. For those who have seen it, what did you think? What draw you into it? And for those who haven't seen it, have you even heard of it before? Like I said, I know here it was a Target exclusive. I don't know if it still is, or if that was a limited time thing, or if other countries even have Target. I don't know. So go ahead, let me know what you guys think about this one, and I will see you guys next time.